Okay, Sony, you fucked up. I want to know what drugs you were on to allow Neil Druckmann and these terrible writers to take control of your most likely most popular franchise in your entire history. What was going through your head? This game is horrible. Also, I'm recording from a phone. I don't have a laptop or whatever to record it from, so please forgive that. This game is absolutely terrible. I'm not a fan of PlayStation. I haven't liked PlayStation since the end of the Jak and Daxter franchise. However, I loved The Last of Us, the first one. It didn't have that great of gameplay or AI or combat, but the writing, narrative, characters, graphics, just the writing itself was so unbelievably well done that it felt like I was playing a movie and playing a good movie. The game was incredible. You outdid yourself with Uncharted and even Crash and Jak and Daxter and everything you've done prior. I am just sincerely disappointed in what you've done with this franchise. Like, I'm not upset about you doing a game involving, a lesbian couple or Abby supposedly being a transgender. I don't have an issue with that. I love Trailer Park Boys, and they have a gay couple, and that gay couple is unbelievably hilarious, and their interactions with the main cast are very well done and just incredibly funny. Their sexuality is not important to the plot. It never was. It's just an aspect of their character. And what you've done with your characters, including Dina and Ellie, the two main characters in this game, is just so boring, bland, and uninspired. I'm not even going to talk about Joel, because what you do with Joel and how badass of a character he was in the first game, I'm not even going to comment on how you just destroyed everything he was. I just want you to know that you should be ashamed of this game. And you should, I think you should pull it from the shelves entirely and just apologize for this mess you've created. And you need to kick out Neil Druckmann, because this game is absolutely terrible. I like Naughty Dog. Like I said, they made Jak and Daxter, one of my favorite games of all time. I adore Jak and Daxter, and I adore Crash Bandicoot. But everything you've done with this modern franchise, I heard that like 60 to 70% of your studio left during the production of this game. Now I see why. Because they didn't like the bullshit that you did with this game. Bring back Amy Hennig. And it's also kind of ironic, speaking of Amy Hennig, Naughty Dog's all about inclusion and diversity and all that crap, right? Which I'm for too, sure. But you fire, or get rid of, I should say, a female and replace her with a straight white male. I think that's a little bit of an issue and kind of ironic considering your approach to this game and your own political views, which I don't think politics belongs in your video games. Not at all. I just really wish this game went differently, because this and God of War are the only PlayStation exclusives I actually care about nowadays. Because I'm a big Xbox guy, but that's neither here nor there. You lost a lot of fans that loved the first game. And now it's just, what are you doing now? Where can you go from here? You lost almost all the amazing talent you had with Uncharted, with the first Last of Us, with Jak and Daxter, with Crash Bandicoot. What are you going to do now? I really hope you can somehow recover from this, Naughty Dog. I hope PlayStation doesn't shut you down, and I hope you can come back from this. But this game, you should be ashamed of yourself. This game is bad. This game is not good. The graphics are fucking beautiful. I think it's better than Red Dead Redemption 2, which is probably the most beautiful game ever made up until now, with your new game. But man, everything else, other than the acting, which is also fantastic, other than that, the gameplay, combat, AI, and the writing, your main selling point of the first game, is completely garbage. How can you make this game? I don't know who at Sony looked at this game and the progress it was making and said, "Oh yeah, this all looks good. This looks very well done. This looks like the audience is gonna love it. If they love the first game, they'll love this game even more." No one said that. Please sort yourself out, Naughty Dog. Coming from a fan who has loved your game since the first Crash Bandicoot when he was a little kid.